Okay, maybe third time's the charm. I don't understand what's happening. I'm going to try to start over. See if this is going to work this time. I'm not sure why it's not recording right. Okay, bear with me, y'all. I'm trying to make sure I'm on the right page and that everything's recording okay. I'm so sorry about this mix-up. I don't understand technology. Just now, live now. Oh, fingers crossed this is it. Let's see. Let's see if this is it. It's like froze up. Okay, so today is Wednesday, October 22nd, 11:05. I don't know why we're having an issue, but I think we're good now. Marianne, do you ever have this problem? Do you do lives? This is crazy. I don't understand why the connection problem. Anyway, to tell you about the Stampin' Up! Stuff going on right now, the Traditions of Christmas class is tomorrow at 3 p.m. Central. You can purchase that class. The Advent calendar is still for sale for $99, and it gets 12 days of fun goodies for crafting and paper crafting, and it comes with a double stamp set. Then also I've got November's Paper Pumpkin Wrapped in Cheer. It's not 8 goodie boxes, 4 each of 2 different designs, and it holds little treats or candy. Thank you, Marianne. I don't know what's happening. Anyway, sign up by November 10th to get this kit. You can also get the add-on of the dies, Abundant Joy. And then also the special that's going on right now is the best starter kit deal ever, $35 for $125 worth of product, or $99 for $189 worth of product. Plus you get a past free paper pumpkin, catalogs, business supplies, all the goodies. It's a great time to sign up. If you want more information, please let me know. I would love to have you on my team. My team is growing slowly but surely, and we have demonstrator meetings, usually the second Saturday of every month at my house in Waxahachie, and you can win prizes. It's a lot of fun. We do a make and take. It is a cool thing. So I wanted to share also the mini catalog. The holiday one is live. You can shop out of here. There's all kinds of fabulous goodies. This, what's this Earth Piece on Earth bundle is one of my favorites. It's so pretty. Love the embossing folder and the stamps and the dies, the paper. It's all gorgeous. You can also shop from the annual catalog. And also during this sale that they're having, the free shipping sale, I'm offering my BOGO. So you can order online and get my online special, which is if you spend, well, it's a $75 for the free shipping. But if you spend the $75, then you get a free embellishment from me, and you get 4 free handmade cards. Or if you want to shop my BOGO and spend $75 or more, whatever you spend out of the new, you get the same amount out of the BOGO for free. The only thing is if I have to ship it to you, I'll need to charge you shipping. But if you're local and want to pick it up, so I've got all of these listed on my blog. You can go to stampwithcarrie.blogspot.com and look under Retired Online Store, I think is what it's called. And it lists all of these goodies. If you click on them, it will just go to an old Stampin' Up! Website. It doesn't work. I just have them listed on there so you can see what they look like. I need to update it. I've got a couple things that have sold and are no longer on the list. So just check with me before and you'll need to place your order with me, and you won't get Stampin' Rewards. So if you choose the other way to get the 4 free cards and the free embellishment, you get the Stampin' Rewards. Or if you get the BOGO, there's no Stampin' Rewards on that, but you get the same amount for free. So whatever you spend on new, you get the same amount of retired items for free. So I've got lots of goodies, lots and lots of goodies on here. So let me know if you want more information on that. Also, I wanted to show one of the new stamp cases I got. This is the old ones, the ones that are retiring. So, you know, you get your stamp set in the little case and you stick your pieces on here. But it does take up some space. I know there's lots of pros and cons about switching to the new cases, but I'm actually excited about it because they're going to take a lot less space on my desk. And normally I keep these over on a bookcase, but I've moved them closer to my desk. But so this is the new case. It's really smooth plastic case, and I've started labeling all my stuff, so I have the number and know if it's a bundle and how much it is. And this set is a really cute set. It does come in a bundle. I didn't get the bundle, I just got the stamp set, but it comes with a punch that punches out 3 little banner shapes. That's really cute, and I'm gonna add to that eventually. But I just wanted one of these new organizing things to share with you. So it came on, the words came on this little thicker sheet, like a window sheet, and then a thinner one on top of it. But all the words were going every which way, and I didn't like that because I couldn't read what they were. And so I saved these that come with my stamps because I save everything. You know how that is. So I've got all of these saved. So I got a bigger one out, the thicker sheet, and then the thinner sheet. And I took this and put it on my copier, my printer, and made a copy of that and cut it down to fit the size, and then used some tear and tape to put the words to stick to the thinner sheet. And these are the words here, and you can read them all, and then you put the words on top so you know you've got all your words when you're done. You haven't lost a word stuck to the bottom of an ink pad or wherever you lose your stamps. And then you can just store it in the case. I thought about just sticking them on here, but if they're on there, you can't really read what they are. So I made this. I don't know if I'll do this for everyone, but I like to be able to see the words, because when you have it like this, it's a little hard to read. And even like this, it's just easier for me to have this. So I think I'll be making copies of those and fitting them in there. So I thought I'd just share that with you. I know other demonstrators have different ways of doing it. I just thought that was a fun, easy, quick way to be organized. So these are the cards that we made. I'm sorry I was sick last week. I'm doing a lot better. Still coughing, but I think it's allergies. Anyway, I'm feeling a lot better. But these were the cards we made. Oh, where did oh, yeah. And the winner of these is Miss Janine Byard. So I will see you at class tomorrow night, Janine. I will get these to you tomorrow night with the fabulous Impressions of Bloom. It's on the last chance list. It's $48 for the bundle, or if you get them separately, it's $30.60 for the dies. I think it's still cheaper to get the bundle. But anyway, okay, so let's go ahead and show what we're using today. We're going to make cards with the Sunflower 3D. It's back in stock. It keeps going out of stock because it's so popular. It's one of the really big embossing folders. It's 6 by 8.5. So you could do 2 card fronts at once. You can do the whole card if you wanted to. But these are some of the cards that I've made with it in the past. This is Daffodil Delight, and it's the 2-tone. And I embossed it and then sanded it and got this cool texture on there. And this one was Petunia Pop, and it's embossed and rubbed some white craft ink on there. This was some Thoughtful Journey. No, Beautiful Bokeh. Was it? No, I think it's the one that just retired. What was the one that, Full of Life? I think it was Full of Life. And I rubbed the Poppy Parade on that. And this again was the Petunia Pop. This is Poppy Parade and Daffodil Delight. and blueberry bushel. And then this, my dear friend Debbie that got me into Stampin' Up! 24 years ago, sent me this for my birthday. Isn't that a beautiful card? She knows my favorite color is pink, and it's got the little bead trinkets on there. And she's fussy cut this and layered it on top of that. And this, I'm like, how did you do this, Debbie? How did you emboss this? She took something to pull the envelope apart, maybe some undo, and ran it through the embossing folder and then colored it and made it very personalized to match my card. So I just wanted to share all of those with you. So let's go ahead and make a few more with that. We're also using the Inspiring Imperfections dies and Stylish Shapes. We're going to use one of the smaller circles and like the number 2 and number 3 squares, and then the little banner shape label. Whatever I'm trying to say. I think I've showed y'all this before, but I've got this tackle box from Bass Pro, and this is what I've been storing my labels. So if I have extra white paper, I'll just cut some and keep them on hand to just grab them and go. I've got, I pulled out a bunch of retired ones. So these are all current labels, I'm pretty sure. And so I think that's handy to hold my labels. And then we're also going to use sponge daubers, and I have this case that I got years ago at a scrapbook convention, and it holds Stampin' Up! Daubers, and I've downloaded this. If you want a copy of that, let me know. And it stores all the daubers. I use my label machine to make the labels, and so I die cut this and put it, ran it through whatever that machine is. I can't remember what it's called, but it laminates it and puts a magnet on it, because I was out of just the laminate one, so I used the magnet just because. But you can store all your daubers in here, and then you know which color they are. So we'll go ahead and start on card number 1. Again, if you're watching, even if it's the replay, come on and say hi so I know you're here. I've got a piece of pecan pie. It is 5.5 by 8.5. And then I've got a piece for the inside. We'll go ahead and adhere this so we can write our note to whoever we send our card to. And then we'll set this aside. Go ahead and stamp this. So we're going to use Pecan Pie, Daffodil Delight, and Old Olive. And this is the You Inspire Me from Inspiring Imperfections. So we're just going to ink that up in Pecan Pie and stamp it in the little circle of our Stylish Shapes die. And we'll set that aside. And then we've got our 4 by 5 1/4 embossed sunflowers. So we've got Daffodil Delight, Old Olive, and Pecan Pie. So I think I'm going to start with the centers and just lightly go over the centers of our sunflowers. And it's okay if it's not perfect. If you get color where you don't want it, it gives it that homemade feel. Okay, that is all the pecan pie. Then we've got Daffodil Delight. So we've got for our sunflowers, just gonna add some Daffodil Delight for our sunflowers. I just lightly run it over the leaves, the petals, the flower petals. I've seen where some people have gone back and added like blue to the background, but I'm just going to keep this white. And we'll add some Daffodil Delight here. This is such a pretty embossing folder. There's so much you can do with it. I saw one card that they had embossed it on like a dark color, and then they like embossed it with the die cutting machine with the folder, and then they heat embossed it by swiping some so you can go back and make it darker in the areas you want it to be darker. But with the Versamark, they put on it and just kind of daubed it on there, and then sprinkled some copper embossing powder and just really made it pretty. Okay, so we're done with the Daffodil Delight, and now we've got our Old Olive. Hi Sharon, thank you for joining. Thank you for sharing, I appreciate it. So this is Old Olive. And we're just adding to our sunflowers. But yeah, the first time I did it, I'm like, it's terrible. I went on the outside the lines, and then I thought, you know, this is okay. It's the style. It's like my life. It's rustic, right? I'm gonna just put a little bit more Daffodil Delight right there. I just want it to be a little darker. Okay, so then we'll just start layering everything. You use our Stampin' Seal. And just go around all the edges because it is a 3D embossing folder. It's extra, what's the word? Like warped, and so I really want it to stick good. And then we're gonna pop up the You Inspire Me. And I think we'll put this right here. And we'll add some neutral matte dots because that looks like pecan pie to me. And just add one big one and one little one. Okay. So that was a really quick card. Easy peasy, right? Now card 2. So this card, we've got pieces here. This one I have got a piece of 5.5 by 8.5 crumb cake. And then I've scored it at 4 1/4. And then I just put it in the embossing folder. Let's see if that lines up. How did I do this? Was it like this? I don't see the, oh, it was like this. There we go. So I put it in there like that. Yeah. And then just fold, actually I didn't fold it under. I just made sure that it was stopped right at the edge there and ran that through. And then I've just got the front. So we've got this piece, and then we've got some of our fabulous Secret C faux linen ribbon. And we're going to add this to our card front here. So I'm just gonna trim this a little big for now and run adhesive down this ribbon. Oh, I haven't done the other part yet. Okay, let's save our ribbon right there. We gotta add our color to it. So I forgot, we gotta add some white. So we've got our Whisper White, and we're just gonna open, this is an old pad, the new ones look like this, but mine still works, so I'm still using it. And we're just gonna swipe it onto our sunflower. And it does leave it a little bit wet, so you're gonna want to heat it with your heat gun unless you wanna just set it aside to dry. But since we don't want white all over everything, we'll go ahead and just heat it for just a second to dry that ink. Okay, it's the top of my cord. Okay. And then we're gonna stamp. So I've used these two squares. This one cut out of Crumb Cake, this one cut out of Secret C. And we're gonna stamp in Secret C. I don't have the big ink pad. I just have, I bought a package of 5 ink spots. And then I bought the re-inker, the Secret C. So also there was one in one of the paper pumpkins I have. So we're just gonna stamp this. Thanks for helping me through this difficult time. This was with the Impressions, Inspiring Imperfections stamp set. So we're gonna adhere this. And we could do it like that, but that's kind of boring. So I thought, let's just do it a little wonky. And we'll put our ribbon on. So we're gonna just put this down the center of our card. And then since we cut the ribbon a little bit bigger, then we can just trim it with my ribbon cutting paper snips. And then we'll pop this up. Secret C is a really pretty color. It's hard to describe. It's blue, but it's black, but it's... I've heard some people say green. I don't see green in it at all. And we'll just put this on here. So again, it's a super quick card. Thanks for helping me through this difficult time. I like the words in the Inspiring Imperfections. So this one, I saved a little time and did this ahead of time. But this is embossed on basic white using crushed curry to color it. And I just swiped it like I did with the last card. I just swiped it on there. And I like both sides, and it's hard to decide which one I want to use, but I think I'll choose this one. And then I have embossed, run the embossing folder through with a Daffodil Delight. And I've started adding crushed curry to that, but I didn't finish. I thought, well, I'll just finish on this video. We'll set that there. And then I've stamped on one of my little labels from Stylish Shapes, I'm here for you. So we're gonna pop that up. ahead and color this. So this is Daffodil Delight, but we're using crushed curry to add a darker look to it. So I've embossed it and then just fussy cut the one sunflower. So we'll just, I thought I re-inked this. It seems a little bit dry. This is a good fall card, isn't it? The fall colors. Okay. And we'll pop this up using some mini dimensionals. Okay, so we'll put our flower on and then our label. Pull these off. I got some of that ribbon threads. So just I don't know where I want it. I think we'll do that. And I'm here for you. And then we have got our dragonflies. And we'll pop up some of these on there. These little gold dragonflies, they have adhesive on them already. We'll put one on our flower. Right there. So those are our 3 cards. Please tell me which one is your favorite. This is the other one I did. Do you like the flower up or down? It's just, this is a different print, a different part of the embossing folder. So I wanted this one to show, and that one I wanted this one to show. So I don't think it really makes much difference, but so is your favorite, you inspire me, or thanks for helping me through this difficult time, or I'm here for you. These are fun, easy, really quick cards. And the embossing folder is, I think it's only $12, and it's a great one. It's a lot of fun. Again, if you shop with me, remember that the free shipping is going on, and if you buy 75 or more, you can shop from my BOGO and get free goodies from me, retired goodies. So whatever you buy in the new, the same price you'll be able to spend in my retired, and you can go and shop here. Just make sure you send me your order for the new and the retired so I can make sure it's still available, and then get you your order, or you can just shop my sale and get your 4 cards and free embellishment. So I hope y'all have a blessed day and a blessed week. And thank you for joining me. Bye.